Welcome to Stoneshard, which is a hardcore RPG set in a medieval world in which everything is actually turn-based in lieu of Darkest Dungeon. But instead of it being 2D and scrolling through set levels and dungeons, it's more of an open world, and every time you make an action, like buff yourself up, drink a potion, prepare an ability, or move, that is an action in the world. So you have made an action, so everything else in the world makes an action. So if you stand still and do nothing, you take your time and, really survey the situation. Or you can have very fast-paced combat as if it wasn't turn-based at all, which is really cool and really clever. As someone who really liked Darkest Dungeon, but wanted more freedom, I'm hopeful for this game. I've only heard good things. I've had it recommended to me by a viewer, I believe it's Magpie. And yes, hopefully I'm going to be able to make a character and name them after people in chat and have them die in a horrible way, because I'm doing a permanent death playthrough where if you die, that's it. The odds are going to be against us here. Survival chances are going to be slim. Apparently, there is magic and all kinds of ways to play the game. So you've got archery, you've got magic, you've got sword and shield, the standard stuff. But you can hybrid it. You can build in any way, however much you want. You could be like a sorcerer with a sword, whatever. But the leveling is really slow, like D&D.
Damn it. Where am I?
I don't know. I'm in some sort of dungeon. I didn't get to choose like permanent death or any modes or even choose a character, but yeah. Let me know if the volume's okay, guys.
You are awake, just in time for the ritual. We'll have a use for you so very soon.
Okay, you fucking weird. Look at his face. Weird demon guy.
Don't try anything funny or you'll end up like one of your friends. Perhaps I should check on him again. All that fresh blood, that must have drained by now.
That's alright.
Curses. Doesn't look like we won that fight.
Evidently not.
I need to get out of here before this bastard returns. Looks like my shackles are rusted to the core.
Alright, well I should be able to rip those up. So we've got the whole UI and setup here. What's this at the top? Hunger. We have light dehydration. So we're hungry. These are buffs and debuffs. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and I'm immobilized. I can't move, meaning I have no chance of dodging. Here's my health bar. A small portion of health is restored every 10 turns. Okay, so you do regen over time. And then we have energy, which looks like a mana bar. That's restored every 5 turns. And obviously I'll use this for skills and so on. Okay, open up your inventory by pressing I. Here you can manage your equipment and move items. It can be done in a number of ways by dragging an item or choosing the corresponding option in the context menu and pressing Alt left mouse. So just like Tarkov, where you like quick equip and stuff. Alright, so remove the shackles. Alright, just put them in my bag, I guess. Alright, I can move. Sick. How do I move? Oh, I click to move.
Your bad feeling was spot on this time. They didn't search him. Bad move.
So I'm gonna loot my dead friend! Yay! I love looting my dead friends. I've done it so many times in my personal life. Now, pick up the items. To take everything at once, press the button with an arrow in the container window, or just press space. So I can press that, or I can pick everything up by pressing space. You're suffering from hunger and thirst. The stronger they are, the worse your overall condition will be. To sate them, hover over your mouse on the food, water, summon the context menu, and choose eat and drink accordingly. Alright, so just right click and then eat. And then right click and drink. There we go. Hunger and hydration fixed. Now what's that? Oh, lockpicks. Breaks if the lockpicking attempt fails. Every self-respecting burglar has at least one of these. Alright, let's get out of here. Occasionally you'll encounter a locked door. To open them, you can use special items like lockpicks, crowbars, or fitting keys. Pick a lock with a lockpick. To do so, pick the lock. Yeah. Apply on door. Done. Big brain. So I consumed one, or look, it has uses 3 out of 3, but for some reason it didn't consume it. Maybe because it's a tutorial. It feels weird. I'm used to like moving with like WASD, even in like top-down games like this. Take like Binding of Isaac or whatever. but I'm just clicking to move here, which is weird for me.
Survivor. Got to arm myself and find the rest.
So I guess I was in a party originally. There was at least 3 of us, right? Me, the dead friend of mine, and then the person the zombie guy was referring to. Thanks for playing your taxes, Ellen. Appreciate that. Alright, what's that shiny thing on the bottom floor there? An iron bar, huh? Okay. Can I use that as a weapon? Oh, I totally can. Or I could put it in the shield slot. Look at me holding it now. Pretty cool. Ah, we got some food. You know, rule number 1 in any game. Oh, you could loot the body. Right. I should do that. Right, I'm going to go over to the door. And then I'm going to use the lockpicks. Apply to the door. Opened. Loot the body. And it's just some more rusty shackles. If I hover over items, you can see the value of them. The rusted shackles clearly are not worth anything. So I guess I'm just going to take those off. Did I lose, like, a use on that? No, it didn't break it. Ah, right. You know what it'll be? Those 3 out of 3 uses will be when they break. So if I have a failed lockpick attempt, then I'll have 2 out of 3 uses. So that'll be the difference, I reckon. So every time I move, that's the, like, turn. So this is 1 turn, and this is probably, like, 4 turns.
The cages are unlocked, and blood trails are fresh. Looks like everyone was taken somewhere.
We seem to have been moving in a big group.
Like I was the only one to be left in the dungeon. That's strange.
Oh, lucky. Yeah, they're doing some sort of ritual up there. Is there anything left behind in here? We got the body. Oh, here we go. We've got a Fang Amulet. Physical resistance, nature resistance, magic resistance, crit chance, and counter chance. An outstanding example of goblin fine arts. Got myself a little necklace. How quaint. All right, I'm going to break these barrels. Get some more apples and tomatoes, I guess. And then on this body, oh, we got undefined ring. The properties of this item are unknown. Identification is required, so maybe it's got magical properties, but we need someone to sort of reveal those to us. I wonder if we get the magical properties of that ring without knowing what they are, or they don't work until we, like, actually check. I can pick up the shackles. I really don't want those, thanks. Just throw them on the ground. You can see right underneath the webcam as well a bunch of information about, like, what's happened. Like, Varen throws away rusted shackles, and then it just goes up, so you can check, like, what's occurred. Oh, he's down here with me. Alright, looks like we're in combat. I have no abilities, so I guess I just attack him.
How did you get out? You are dead!
Combat. Stoneshard is a turn-based game where almost every action takes a turn. Enemies only act when your turn ends, so you can take your time and think your actions through. If necessary, you can skip your turns by pressing space on numpad. Interesting. To kill the guard, just left-click him to trade blows. You can also inspect enemies and learn more about them by checking the context menu. Alright. Inspect. Oh, he's a vampire. He's hostile to me. He's got full health and energy. Got certain resistances. Sacred resistance he's very vulnerable to. He's very resistant to unholy. This necrophyte was tasked with guarding you. He hasn't been doing a very good job. So if I move 1 step, he'll move towards me, right? Yeah. So I'm going to move 1 up. Alright, now I'm going to click him. And again. So every time I attack him, he gets an attack. And we can see, like, what we're doing. So I do 12 damage. I dodged his. At 12 damage, he did 10 to me. He's healing when he lands damage. Look. The guard restores 1 health from life drain because he's a vampire. Fuck you, bitch. Give me the shiv, bitch. I got a real weapon now. So I can check the statistics. Skill energy cost plus 10%. Good durability. Getting smacked with this thing is not something you can easily walk off. And this actually has stats. This is just like 12 crushing damage, while this is 16 piercing damage with armor pen, bleed chance, crit chance. You can fumble with this though, I guess. And it has energy cost as well. It has a durability, so we might have to repair it. If I press R to, like, spin items, such as I would do in Tarkov, it's not working. But there must be a way to turn items. I mean, come on, surely. In, like, a Tetris system like that. It's gotta be. It's locked. We're gonna need to pick lock. No big deal. Apply. Use. Done. Alright, big brain. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'd love to find some armor.
Bled to death. Such a foolish way to go. Looks like there is a trap. I have to take a look around unless I want to share his fate.
Okay. Traps, you'll often encounter hidden traps. You can discover them passively. The chance to spot a trap depends on your perception attribute, though. Right, so I definitely want to focus that if I want to go through dungeons. If you need to know immediately whether there are traps within your vision, you can use your basic skill, Detect Traps. It's just been added to your sidebar, so use 1 to do it. Aha! Wow, I was about to walk on that. The trap has been revealed. All it's left to do is disarm it. Some of the trap's context bar, right? And then disarm or avoid it. Disarm 150%, chance to avoid 40%. Well, I should definitely disarm it then. It's also possible to try to avoid a trap and pass it, but it's riskier. More suitable to characters with high dodge chance. Just disarm it. Cool. So now I should be able to pass over it. Cool, cool, cool. And loot my friend. Again, I love looting my friends. Peasant stash. Okay. Keep your pants in place, but that's about it. Well, I got, you know, the fashion is very important. Alright. I'm just checking if there's any items in the walls or in the corners. Let's keep moving.
Damn, I forgot about my leg. Hurts more and more.
Hey, Loboto, what's up?
I need to find something to treat the wound before it festers.
So I'm actually hurt, apparently, although I definitely wasn't until now. We have pain, so we're going to fumble more likely, we're going to take more damage, and we're going to heal worse as well. And here's some stats of the actual leg that's hurt. Reducing my dodge chance even more, and it gives me, like, reduced morale. So we're definitely going to need to find some bandages or some healing equipment of some kind. Maybe in these boxes.
We'll surely find something in them.
Alright, let's search them. I can already see a doublet on the ground, which I'm drawn to immediately. I'm just thinking about traps. Tech traps, nothing. Alright, well, let's check this box first. Hey, there we go. Immediately, we got these supplies. Got quite a lot, actually.
Can use this to patch up my leg.
Great, let's have a look. What have we got here? We've got an inhaler, which will reduce pain but intoxicate you. Right? We have antidotes, so for poison, which I currently don't have. We have bandage, which will stop a leg or part from bleeding. Now, where do I check my actual health here? Press C to open your character window. Go to health. Here we go. So I'm a little bit hurt, but I'm not bleeding, am I? Does it look like I'm bleeding? I've got pain, but I just need to heal it. You find everything you need to know about your character's health here. Hunger, thirst, intoxication, pain, mental health as well. All conditions of your body parts. You get injured when body parts conditions drop below a certain threshold. On top of that, the worse your body parts condition, the lower your max health becomes as well. You should start by stabilizing your injury, hovering over your right leg's condition bar, and then applying. So these are the options I have. So I can easily quickly check and go, okay, I'm not bleeding because it doesn't need a bandage, don't need surgery, don't need leeches, but I could splint or heal it. We'll start with splint so it fixes the leg. Stabilized injuries retain the negative effect though, but they won't accumulate pain. When the body part condition is restored to a certain threshold, it's healed completely. So it needs to be healed to full using the healing salve. The lower your health, the lower your pain threshold. Pain makes healing less effective and can even kill you if it reaches high enough numbers. Right. Pain can be a big detriment then. You can get rid of it with a variety of painkillers, like an ether inhaler, for instance. You can use it to reduce your pain. At the moment, I'd say I'm alright, but just for the tutorial, I'm going to use it. Most painkillers are toxic and will increase your intoxication. Intoxication is detrimental to your character's condition and is incredibly dangerous if it reaches high enough numbers. Inject an antidote to get rid of it. Okay, so this is why it's giving me all this fucking faff. So, I've intoxicated myself to remove the pain, and now I need to remove the intoxication with the antidote. You feel better, but your health is still low. The best way to restore health is to use rest mode, which is only available out of battle. It also will accelerate your hunger and thirst though, so it should be used sparingly. Enter rest mode with R. So we can see my health is about half here. And oh, look at that reduced vision as well. How cool is that? So my health's just ticking up at the bottom.
Better. At least I'll live. Time to move.
But I can be ambushed if I do that out in the open or in dangerous places. If I don't know what I can loot in a room and I'm like looking with my eyes and I miss the shiny shit, I don't want to like hover over everything myself. I can just hold Alt and see everything. That's really cool. Hey Duke, what's up, man? We just started playing. I'm sure you worked that out. I saw you got nearly 20 hours in the game. You must be enjoying it. I'm glad to see that you've got that much time in it. All right. Hang on. My doublet goes over my tattered rags. Completely soaked in blood and sweat. Well, it's worth 5 gold, so I'm going to keep it, though, yeah? But now I'll look better. I'll look better. Cool, cool, cool. All right. We also have traveling shoes in here. Checking for traps. Grab those. And a rack of weapons. Can I really just take all of these? I can't quite fit all of these. But if I do some clever inventory management, in fact, I totally can. So put the shield on here, right? Ooh, war scythe. A great sword. Ooh, I'm all about that. But then I will have less inventory room. Do I go for the homemade sword? Or the hatchet? The scythe? A staff? Or the bow? I'm definitely taking the arrows. Fit those in. And right. How do I do this then? Let me do this. Let me do that. And I wish, is there a way to turn items, like if I press R? If you press W, interesting. I have 2 loadouts. So what I can do here is I can put the sword and shield on, right? Then press W to go to my second loadout and put the bow and arrows on. So I can swap between them based on whatever is necessary. Oh, that's phenomenal. That's really cool. Also, there's no rotation, which is kind of BS. They really need to add that. What the hell? I don't like that. What the hell? Alright, so we got healing salves consumed here. Got the iron bar, it's worth 5 gold. I'll keep it for now. There we go. Just trying to manage my inventory as best I can then. So W, and I can do that at any time. Pretty cool. Fallen Nephilim. Perfect timing, dude. I wonder if my character's a Fallen Nephilim. Or he's just a regular dude. I heard in the description of this game, your characters are just like normal guys in this little medieval D&D style world. You aren't some hero. You aren't some great mythical inner powerful being. You aren't Nephilim, you know. Half god, demigod, whatever. You're just a dude. And so morally you have no affiliation with anything. And you can be full scum if you want. You know, helping people doesn't necessarily reward you as much as it would in like more fantasy style RPGs. I really like that. Right, I'm kind of obsessively checking for traps. Before I go for this door though, let's check down the corridor. Alright, we got an enemy here. So if I press W, that's a turn. And then I click him. That's a turn. I click him. That's a turn. I click him. Alright, we got hit. I'm gonna swap to melee. And now we hit him. So he blocked his attack. He fumbled his attack. I blocked his attack. Beautiful, no damage taken. Clean. You just leveled up. Each new level allows you to learn a new ability and improve your attributes. Leveling. You mostly get stronger by acquiring new abilities and finding better equipment. Attributes have less of a distinct effect, just slightly improving various aspects of your character. Okay. You can hover over each attribute to learn more about their effect. Assign AP to your primary attribute of liking. Ah, right here. So, this is it. Now, I'm doing hardcore, like I want to like do Permadeath. So, I don't know how that works. Maybe I have to complete the tutorial before I unlock the options like that. It's supposed to be a thing in this game. I don't know if it's available yet now or what, but we haven't seen any options for it yet. So, what should I do? Right now, I'm using sword and shield. For the moment, I'm just going to do vitality, which is health. Alright, 12 vitality. My torso's slightly hurt as well. It's got arrows to pick up. We have a new shiv. Let's grab the arrows off the ground. Let's go ranged mode so that we're equipped and ready. If we do encounter someone, we can immediately start firing to be efficient as possible. Right, we have a room below and above here. Looks like this rubble's barring our way. Let's go melee mode. So we're ready for that. Oh, what's this? Pyromantic treachery. Okay, we got some fire magic in here. Is anyone gonna ambush me?
A pyromantic treatise. Just like the good old times in the academy. Got to recall a spell or two.
Hey Pop Stuff, what's up, dude? How's it going, Curry? What's up? Yeah, it's definitely got roguelike vibes, this game. Pyromantic Tracery. Some abilities aren't initially available to learning. To unlock them, you do need to find and read a corresponding tracery. You've just found one of them. It'll allow you to begin your study of pyromancy. Open the inventory and summon the context. Right. Okay. Read. Okay. So just opening the book unlocked 3 abilities. I like how you're guessing how to pronounce the word. I mean, he did just say it, so I guess I was just repeating how he said it. Not really guessing. We may not know each other, but considering that you just opened this tome, I'll take a wild guess and assume that you're intent on learning the ancient art of pyromancy, the art I came to master after many years. I'd rather not disclose my name right now. All you need to know is that I hold a high position among fire mages, and the only thing which forces me to play Cloak and Dagger is our circle forbids sharing the knowledge with outsiders. Despite all the restrictions set upon me, I've always yearned to not only bear power of a flame, but akin to the gods of old, enlighten the world. So hearken to me, as there is no one who will share this knowledge with you. As you may see, there is nothing complicated about visualizing the flames and summoning them into existence with sheer force, despite what my arrogant brethren may claim. However, when my time comes, they'll pay for the injustice they've subjected me to and for dragging my good name through the mud. Keep practicing. Never stop. Never stop learning. Stay spirited. And remember, fire always attracts fire. Alright. Seems cool. Now you've learned freshly unlocked abilities, open the abilities window with S and check out the pyromancy skill. Okay. All abilities can be moved to the skill bar, where they can then be activated on 1 to 10. Aha, right. So we have sword abilities. We've got axes, maces, daggers, great sword, great axes, great mauls, polearms, ranged weapons, shields, staffs, wands. Basic skills: armor, dual wielding, medicine, alchemy, sabotage, survival, magic mastery, combat mastery, athletics, sorcery, pyromancer, electromancy, venomancy, cryomancy, geomancy, astromancy, chromancy, psimancy, and aconistics. Where's the mancy on that one? What's so different about that one? So we have Fire Barrage. Launches a flurry of 3 firebolts at a target, each dealing 6 fire damage. Each firebolt deals 50% damage to burning targets. Does it cause burning? So like the first hit causes burning, the next 2 do bonus damage? Mayhaps. You're about to learn Fire Barrage. Well, I mean... yeah, fuck it, dude. Alright, we're going Pyromancer, apparently. That's what I've just decided I'm doing. Alright. Fire Barrage. So, how much mana does that cost? 16. Move to the next room. But what about all the other stuff? We got some alcohol. Got hourglass. It's got 35 big ones on that value. Before I do that, it won't budge. It's locked from the other side, so maybe I could lockpick these, or maybe I'm going to waste it. Seems like it wants me to go that way. But I will still try because I am a fool. An arrogant fool. Alright, it won't work. Yeah, apparently I guessed the correct way to go. It's like the athletics of magic. What, like being able to cast more spells, like, you know, having more mana and that kind of things. There's another door. There's 2 doors. Yeah, check them both. Alright. We're going to immediately cast Fire Barrage on you then. Oh, so this is the range of it? Got line of sight and the range that you can actually cast the spell at. Fucking destroy him! I fumbled it, but apparently it was still good enough. Now, I could change to range here, but he is pretty close to me. So if I change to range, he's going to move 1. Shoot, he's going to move 1. I think it's worth it. Yeah, it was. See? Yeah! Clean efficiency! Did you see the way I used my brain? I wouldn't normally do that. That's too risky for me normally. You know, it hurts me. Oh, that was insane. I'm exhausted now, guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm too tired to keep going. A hefty old book with chewed up binding and damp yellow pages. Written by the abbot. Right? And a diary page. I'm just gonna read someone's diary. Let's see here. 10th of Reaping. The miasma of this horrible disease now permeates the entire monastery. Half our brothers are delirious. Their bodies are riddled with scabs and boils, and blood is seeping through their pores. Can't do anything to ease the suffering. I declared a quarantine and ordered to lock down everyone who showed signs of the disease in the catacombs. But I fear it's all in vain. The rest will go down sick in a couple of days. The host, give me strength to persevere and save our congregation. I wonder if this was like where the vampires came in. This is just before like this monastery fell to disease, but maybe the vampires moved in after. You know, now that I think about it, when I'm looking at the vampires and what they're wearing like these hoods, almost like monastery robes, right? Could they be like turned priests? I don't know. What does the alcohol do? I need to know for, you know, scholarly reasons. It gives reduced thirst. It will intoxicate me. It means I don't feel pain, which, you know, I definitely want that. It'll also give me better morale, but make me drunk. Now the vineyards of Manshire have been ravaged by war. It's hard to find any good wine. This is clearly old stock. Oh, it's worth 70 fucking big ones. I'm not just dropping that yet. Wait until I'm about to die, and then I'll die drunk. All right, got some more diary here. We're hitting up that lore. Are these diaries worth anything? Fuck no, they ain't. I'm dropping them soon. Hold on, inventory space. 14th day of reaping, so 4 days later. Today, the entire neighborhood gathered around our monastery. Sorry, the voice. The healer had brought the disease back to Manshire. Blood was leaking from their eyes. They were hopelessly sick. I prohibited anyone to go outside. Then they tried to break in. A few brothers lost their lives, but we managed to push them back from the gates. Hang on, why are they trying to get in here? The healer had brought the disease back to Manshire. I don't know what they're talking about. I guess maybe they're trying to get in the monastery for, like, just prayer or, like, hoping the gods will save them. When the crazed crowd tried to burn us alive along with the building, I had to break the quarantine and bring even the healthy brothers into the catacombs. Truly out of the frying pan and into the fire. Imagine eating food to survive. I know, pretty embarrassing. What can I say? 3rd day of the reaping. Oh, this is before it all happened. Our brothers toiled well today. I hope the coming harvest will I thought it would be recompensate us, but recompense us for our hard work as it was last year. Another few bountiful seasons and we shall be able to save enough gold to patch our shabby cloister. Patience and diligence are truly the greatest virtues. On the 5th day of reaping, this night brother Albert went down with a sudden fever, so this was the beginning of it. The heat from his body was so severe, one could burn a hand on him. I had no idea how he managed to catch a cold like this. Perhaps he worked in the rain and it wouldn't be of his first time. I left a couple of brothers by Albert's side and sent Manshire for a healer. Herbal poultices and earnest prayers should be more than enough to cure this ailment. On the 6th day, last night brother Albert stopped recognizing us, babbling some nonsense. No one can make any sense of it. The healer spent an entire night by his bedside, tried all the potions, but it was no use. We ended up paying him and sending him back, and if Albert doesn't get better soon, it will be his funeral we're paying for. And then on the 6th day, Irv is sick as well. It's not a cold. Yes, that was the start of it, but I thought I was supposed to learn some abilities from that or some shit. Maybe press what was it, C or S? Geomancy, look. Runic boulders and stone armor. I want to do more pyromancy. Fuck your geomancy. I'm a pyromancy guy. It's really overpowered in Souls, so I trust it to be overpowered in this game too. I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. Alright, what's not worth anything? Taking up 2 slots. Fuck you. Get out of here. Blood gets into my eyes and drips down on the parchment. We're doomed in these sinister depths. Even time itself flows differently. I've lost the count of days. And when was the last time I left my cell? A couple of hours? Days? A week? I may be the only one still alive. Every night I'm haunted by visions. As the candlelight fades, shadowy figures step out from the darkness. Their wheedling whispers drive me mad. The host is silent. The host is deaf to our prayers. The host betrayed us. Where do I seek strength to fight back the temptation? To break the oath. A cure. A cure is all I ask. Alright. I mean, maybe they turned into vampires. I don't know. I mean, hell, can I just... Yeah. Commendable, right, Arsene? His handwriting was just as good from day one to the last day. He's fucking dripping blood from his eyes. Phenomenal. His grammar, perfect. All right, identification scroll. Hey, I need that. Scrolls are important items which allow a variety of interactions with your equipment. Occasionally, you may find unidentified items with unknown properties. Learn about them by using the identification scroll. Some identified items are cursed, and once you equip them, you can no longer let go of them until you lift a curse with a disenchantment scroll. Enchantment scrolls allow you to improve your equipment by applying various beneficial effects. Okay, let's identify my ring. A steady gold ring, giving me 5 energy and 3% magic power and 5 block power. Gold is an excellent conductor of magical energy. Maybe that's why everyone's after it. Also, it looks sick. Looks well sick, mate. Looks dope. Looks well cool. Iron bar, that's got to be worth money. You're not the iron bar. Let me try again. Oh, the iron bar is the weapon I was using. Never mind. All right. We got another identification scroll. We'll save that. We got a disenchantment scroll in case I'm cursed in some way. I don't think there's anything I've got that needs to be checked this time. All right, what do? I need this, and I kind of want everything I've got. I guess I just eat some food. So I could enchant something, like armor or a weapon or something. I feel like I want to wait until I have like a non-shit weapon yet. Oh my god, Duke. Duke, I never thought I'd see you say that word and then post an emote such as that right next to it. I'm looking at you differently, Duke. Finale. The tutorial is complete. What? Now you're on your own. What? Survive and find your way out. What? And remember, you're not a chosen one. Yeah, this is dope. Many enemies are just as powerful as you. Be careful. Don't mindlessly charge ahead. Avoid fighting with multiple opponents at once and try forcing one-on-one combat. Use your surroundings. Good luck. I love how it's like, all right, champ, we taught you everything you need to know. Well, we taught you some things. Well, anyway, good luck. You are fucked, mate. Oh, man, I'm scared. Know your place, peasant. All right. Bow equipped. Oh, what the fuck is that? I missed. I think I need line of sight. Alright, so it's on me, so I back up. Destroyed! Boom! Oh, dude. I'm sick. Now, do I want to walk in that fire? I don't necessarily think so. Oh, shit! Ah! Optimism. Believing in yourself is the most important thing. Noted. Don't walk in fire. Good life tip, chat. Write that down. I'm on fire, but I'm optimistic about it. I'm already well into this game, dude. I am going to have a good time streaming this game. I bet you I'm going to play the fuck out of this. Ah.